Good morning. We are here at this very early hour to make another step forward in television history, one which we hope will bring us the most distant person-to-person television transmission yet undertaken in the world, a step which should forge a new link between Britain and Australia. Appropriately, it's the Early Bird that has got us up, Early Bird 2, the communication satellite that was launched 4 weeks ago to hover over the Pacific and provide a permanent link with the Antipodes. This morning, it is passing some 24,000 miles high over the Indian Ocean, and you can see about what the position is from this globe here. Here's the satellite. You can see the angle which it subtends so that it is possible to bounce pictures from Australia here, this side of the world, out into space to the satellite and back down to our receiving station over here. For a few minutes, it can be worked this morning simultaneously by our GPO ground station at Goonhilly and the Carnarvon station over here in Western Australia. So in a few minutes, we hope it will be in a position to bring us the first ever live pictures from down under. And these pictures are not going to be any pompous travelogue, no great fanfare of trumpets, no pictures of Canberra, the great open spaces of the Australian continent, no exchange of messages between prime ministers. We're going to make this a family occasion, the opportunity to bring together mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, some of whom never expected to see one another again. We are linking families sitting in this London studio with Paddy Feeney, including, as you can see, an extremely new addition, and their relatives who have gone to live in Australia. It's just after 6:30 on a winter morning here in London, and I reckon it's on the same time after 2 on a summer Friday afternoon down there in Carnarvon. Any minute now, the first live pictures from Australia will be coming here for BBC television, and waiting, there they are, and waiting down under there for us is Kim Corcoran. So come in, please, Western Australia. Come in, Kim Corcoran. It looks as if you've got a lovely summer afternoon down there in Western Australia.
Hello, Raymond Baxter. Yes, here we are. It's 2:30. Your timing is right. The day is right. I feel like a general about to lead off a small army here, as so many of the townspeople and the younger people have turned out for this special occasion of this live telecast, this first live telecast from Australia. Here they are all around me. And here we are waiting with some of the British families who live here to talk with their relatives in London. Paddy Feeney, do you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you very loud and clear there, Kim. And first of all, if it's all right with you, I'd like to talk to Frank Vinton and also Pauline, because Frank's father, brother, sister-in-law, mother-in-law and father-in-law have come through some very cold streets here in London early this morning in order to have a word with him. And first of all, Frank's father would like to say hello.
Hello, Frank. Pauline.
Hello, Dad.
How are you?
Hello, Dad.
Hello there, Dad. Okay, now, I think Pauline, Mrs. Chilvers, is simply dying to show you the new edition, which, of course, you haven't seen. Our
Yes,
camera,
I'm longing to see
I
it.
think okay to see it. This is little Ian, I think. Introduce him.
Hello, Ian.
He says hello, Ian.
Can you see him, Mum?
Yes, I can see him. Isn't he beautiful? I can
tell
see
you what, he's like Frank. He'll have to go back and look for his legs.
Just come into the sun. We can see his face, that's it. There he is, the new addition to the Vinton family.
And here we've got Mrs. Brightwell, Mr. Bernard Brightwell, Aline, and also Tony. And who have you got your end, Kim, on the Brightwell front?
Well, I have Mr. and Mrs. Brightwell here. Mr. Brightwell has been living in Australia for some 19 years. I understand from him that his story, he was telling me, was something like the traditional man who's known for going out for a loaf of bread and never getting back. He told me that some 19 years ago he was anxiously trying to get on a ship at short notice, and he finally went out, got so used to going out and not getting on a ship that when he went out finally, they told him to jump on as the ship was sailing, and he tells me that he left without, in fact, saying goodbye to his mother. So here he is, anyway. Hello, Mother.
Hello.
And who else is there, Tim?
Come on, let's
Hello. I'd like to introduce my wife, Laurie. Yes, here's Laurie, of course, and as Laurie is an Australian, you haven't seen her before. So,
Well, hello, Mother, and hello, everybody. Very late, I'm very sorry.
And Mrs. Brightwell this end would just like to say something. Yes, Mrs. Brightwell.
Oh, yes. Do I speak to Laurie?
You can speak to whoever you want.
Oh, Les, it's lovely to see you again after all these years now. And Laurie, thank you so much for your lovely letters you send me. So descriptive
I'm sorry,
of
we
the
don't
place.
write more.
still talking, just
Sorry.
stroke her head.
I'm sorry we don't write more often, but my husband makes me work too hard.
Oh, Les.
Hello, Les. Hello, Laurie. This is Bernard.
Well, Mother, we'd like to wish you a happy Christmas. Say it again. We'd like to wish you a happy Christmas and a Merry Christmas. We wish we were there with you so that we could enjoy it with you, but we'll be with you in spirit. We love Australia. We're really now Australians, but one day we might get home.